welcome back. Season 3 of Bloodline. This is series 411. Our featured drink is New Amsterdam. And ladies, tell us what you're drinking with your New Amsterdam vodka.
I'm actually drinking chocolate coffee in Amsterdam.
Last season, into season 2, came to a head with Meg going to talk to her mother about, what they did, and, bawling her eyes out.
Mom, there's something you need to know. He was furious at Danny.
What does it matter to him? What's done is done.
You might be wondering, you guys might be wondering, just like myself, where the heck is John going to? And where does he think he's going to run to? You can't run away from your problems. Do you agree?
I agree. Maybe he thought somehow, some way that if he was gone, he could prove to his brother and sister that there would be a mess without him and that they can't handle any situation without him cleaning up their mess.
I so think that we're seeing an evolution of all their characters changing. So we see like John, who was that sort of perfect, looks like he's got it together guy, like freaking and going in a different direction where he's irresponsible. And I think you're seeing different parts of his character come out a little darker.
It's prescription. Whatever your trouble, it'll ease your pain. Yeah. Just sink into it. Let it all go. Running. I bet you a real angry son of a gun, aren't you? Running. I heard you the first time. It's the only way to make it better. So smash some shit. Make a mess. I already did that.
That Danny made us into the family that we are. Danny didn't make them into the family that they are. He didn't make them who they are. What he did was he revealed their flaws.
How could you lie to me like that?
They've all learned how to push everything under the carpet.
We lied.
I don't want you to think of it that way.
Should've just went on the boat.
You help the family.
That they're not as squeaky clean as they portray themselves to be.
Yes.
Nothing's more important than that.
That was Danny's way of saying you're just like me.
We lied.
You help the family.
We lied.
So stop trying to act like I'm lower than you and I'm not as good as you, because when shit hits the fan, you'll all get down there and you'll sling shit with the rest of them. That's what I believe. You see that this was a horrific death for Marco.
Oh.
He was a good guy, I feel
Yeah.
like, out of everybody. I mean, except for that little situation, up until that point with the beating of the wife that he covered up, he always had that image as being the good one who's out on the side of justice, who was trying to help and get to the bottom of things. He was cheated on by Meg. Like, he had that victim almost like persona until that situation.
I have to disagree with you because
It's so bad that he died.
I didn't feel bad. I didn't. I didn't really care for his character, but if you remember back in season 2, we found out that he was dirty.
No, but he could have.
But wait, he was dirty because he actually covered up, the story with what was the guy's name?
Oh, the guy that you can't stand. How he
With
talks.
the accent. What's his name?
One of the chief of
The
police.
chief of police. He covered up that whole situation with the abuse with his wife.
I know.
And that's how he got hired by him and put in the position he was put in. So he's no angel. And I was just...
We didn't know that one thing about him. Only one thing. Look at the Rayborns.
Oh,
Look at all the dirt
my gosh.
I need to find a good character in this
Well, you have
I
to
really
say
am
though, that you
trying.
have to do say she does make a good point because,
Trying.
you know, I think that
That feels
if you
good.
ask yourself in this lifetime, and I think that this whole show kind of gets everybody to ask themselves the question, what would you do in this situation? Would you sit back and play Miss Goody Goody and go down
Good point.
for the shit? If there's a way you can see your way out of it, wouldn't you want to see your way out of it? And then down the road, are you willing to pay the price?
That's the thing.
Sometimes it's about that. Sometimes it's about what does it take to get to where you want to be. What will you do?
I'm doing whatever I can to help him.
Good. Thank you.
So, we're all squared up then.
No, Roy.
What do you want to do?
I think Kevin's like out of control right now.
Oh, well, Kevin, I think, has always been out of control.
Yeah.
He's always been.
But I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, we saw it slowly progress, him going to drinking, and then we saw him with the coke, and then all of a sudden now he's killing people.
Mhm.
We thought he had a temper, but has he done this before?
Well, we don't know.
I doubt it, but I was very shocked that that's the route he took. That he actually went when Marco threatened him. I felt he was just pushed into the corner, and he was already desperate because he had told John that they didn't want his help anymore, and so they felt like they were on their own. Him and Meg, which is their own fault.
You forgot one important part.
What's that?
Sally, Sally,
Mhm.
she said, Kevin, remember when he came to her?
Mhm.
She said, have a drink. And she
Oh, yeah.
Oh
hold
my
up.
gosh!
You're on your own. You're on your own.
That was so cold. Even though she called Roy, she did call
Yeah,
him.
but that was her way of saying you're on your own.
No, what I thought was amazing was she poured him a drink, knowing he's an alcoholic.
He said,
Said one drink won't hurt you.
Come on. One drink won't hurt you. Let's get some air.
Yeah.
Oh, you go ahead. I'm gonna get some ice.
Wait, and then he walks out the door and she locks the door behind him. And I'm like, wow, like throwing your child to the wolves.
imagine what she
He
did
was
to
on
them
his
as
own.
kids. Yeah, when they were kids. I'm just picturing their
Well, it
child.
gives you a picture of how they probably all handle things over
Yeah.
this time.
She treated him like
Over all these years, that's probably how they raise these kids, just like you
she
see
like
him
locked
what
him
he does
outside.
now.
Yeah.
I think her character is very interesting.
I love her character.
You do?
I don't know. I think it's amazing. Sissy Spacek,
Yeah.
that she portrayed herself as well.
No, it's an excellent character.
Yeah,
She
and
does
then
a really good job of what she's doing.
Season 3, episode 1, she came out and she like just turned to an instant G.
Who is the real boss?
Who are the Rayburns?
Yeah, and
Leaves
what,
a bigger question.
What are the other secrets that are still lacking there? Because Sissy Spacek's character is evolving.
The Rayburns have a very dark past that has not really been revealed.
And I can't wait
And
to find
in
out.
between her and her husband, Robert, they probably have done a lot of dirt to get to where they've gotten.
My question is, do you think that they're going to confess or get away with it or get caught? What's going to happen with Meg and John and Kevin?
How do you feel about that?
And how low do you think the Rayburns can actually go?
We're going to be reviewing each week, so check us out.
Yeah, Series 411 review. Also, feel free to shoot us emails, your commentary.
Please.
We would be happy to hear from you. Stay tuned.